Midnight. Here we are. Let's drink some wine. Let's kick it off. I have 3 bottles. Start white. Start in Italy. I have Tenute Capaldo, a winery in Campania, Italy. Goleto is what they call this bottle. Single vineyard, white wine, Greco di Tufo from Campania, Italy. Greco you usually drink young and fresh and vibrant. This is an example of how you can age Greco in an awesome way. Fermented in stainless steel, then moved to oak barrel with a late toasting, and 20% is put in amphora for aging for a year, and then an additional aging in bottle before release. So this is a 2019 vintage. It smells like there's some age on there. It's smelling a little more masculine, a little nutty, a little more toasty. There's a little green on the nose though too. There's still a freshness. Maybe some stone fruits, a little apple, a little nut, a little almond on the nose. That smells fresh. Should we taste it? Hey. Happy Saturday night. So what you experience on the nose, you experience on the palate, kind of those stone fruits, maybe some pear, some green apple, little nuttiness, a little creaminess, soft almond. But there's a lot more acid on the palate than you were getting on the nose. And a lot more mineral saltiness, delicious saltiness. It leaves your mouth salivating. That is fucking delicious. Let's move on. Foillard, named as the one of the 4 gang members of Beaujolais, knighted by Kermit Lynch. 100% Gamay from Beaujolais, specifically the Morgon crew. Even more specific to that, this is a particular parcel within Morgon that has a high amount of sandstone, which is very unusual. Cuvée Corcelette is what Foillard is calling this. It is fragrant, it is high-toned, a little more acid in there. Brambly, bright, tart, red and black fruits. Some choke cherries, maybe some blackberries that aren't a full ripeness or are small blackberries, like they didn't get that much sun before you pick them. Little cranberry, smells a little woodsy. I mean, this is whole cluster fermentation. You can kind of smell the stems on there. Okay, happy Saturday night. Nose translates onto the palate. Tart, red and black fruits, small berries, high acidity, little stemmy, little woodsy, rustic, but so light on the palate. Tannins are very, very minimal, so minimal. We're talking more fruit and acid on this wine. Tannins are enough for you to remember that it's a red wine. This is a great fucking wine for exactly what I paired it with this week, which was scallops and red wine. Scallops, seared, served with celery root remoulade with black truffle, as well as celery root puree, and then a black truffle sauce. Yes, thank you. Amazing. At the last wine. So this wine I tried to taste last week and it did not work because I couldn't taste anything. I was in pain. I could not smell, I could not taste, I could not breathe. Take 2. This is single vineyard, Vine Vale Vineyard in Barossa Valley. co-planted with various vines, as well as fruit trees intermixed between the vines. This is Semillon, Pedro Ximenez, Riesling, Roussanne, and Muscat. 5-weight grapes. Semillon is vinified separately. The rest is co-fermented in inox tanks. Skin contact. Skin of the grapes, not of the winemaker's hands, feet, or other parts of bodies that we know of. They call this Tangerine Dreams. Okay, so looking at it, it looks like it could be an orange wine. It definitely has more color to it, golden yellow with a slight orange or tangerine hue, a little cloudy, slight cloudiness suggesting minimal fining and or filtering. No major sediment in this bottle. Very aromatic, it smells bright, it smells zesty, it smells juicy, but it also smells a little funky and slightly sour, as some people I know would like to call lambic style. I just say rude to that. It's almost a slight tire or rubber scent on there. You know what's giving me is a little bike tire. Going to a bike store, smell the rubber tires, just a little. But also just lots of stone fruit, lots of apricot, nectarine, those things. Should we taste it? I think it's time. Hey, happy Saturday night, y'all. I'm gonna break this glass. For as much that it happens on the nose, the palate is shockingly subdued and well integrated with all of the components. You get the stone fruits, you get a little funkiness, a little sourness because of that skin contact with the grape skins, slight tannin. It just gives it a slight drying quality. It's not aggressive at all. There might be a touch of herbaceousness. It's like sweet, fruity, sour, and almost like umami. It's giving like a little bit of a ponzu and soy, like the tiniest of back ends. One of the last times I had this paired out was with a pork belly that had a tamari glaze and nectarines, and that was just absolutely perfect. This would be a great sushi wine, and not like simple sushi. I'm talking about like eel sushi, right? Get the unage or the anago. The seawater eel would be awesome with this. Those like shellfish, if you're getting clams, or like sea snail. Sea snail with this would be really cool. If you're getting something that's like briny, some gooey duck, would be awesome. Okay, if that's that, then I'm gonna dip out. It's great seeing you all. Thanks for the thumbs up. My ego needs it sometimes. Have a good night. Take care. Drink wine.